Good afternoon and aloha, everybody. I am honored to introduce this year's C3E International Awardee, Gina Cady. Gina is an accomplished and award-winning U.S. diplomat and program manager for the United States Agency for International Development. For nearly 2 decades, Gina's leadership and expertise have driven clean energy and sustainability initiatives at FERC, the Department of Energy, and currently the USAID Foreign Service, where she deploys clean energy solutions in developing countries. As a project manager and technology leader, she has facilitated hundreds of new clean energy power systems worth more than $500 million, generating more than 500 megawatts in 15 countries. Gina has also directed U.S. foreign policy objectives in support of clean energy priorities across multiple U.S. government agencies in support of White House initiatives. She currently leads Power Africa's Health, Electrification, and Communications Alliance, a $150 million public-private partnership to electrify and digitally connect 10,000 health facilities across sub-Saharan Africa. She developed the largest standalone public-private alliance at USAID that unites clean energy and health system resilience. This initiative is in 11 African countries and is saving lives by directly energizing health facilities with sustainable, renewable energy solutions. Gina established these partnerships and built this infrastructure in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, when the energy framework didn't exist to utilize life-saving ventilators and vaccines. As stated by her colleague, Gina has literally brought the benefits of clean energy directly into the surgery room, the birthing center, the vaccine refrigerator, and the health services the developing world depends on every day. Gina also oversaw U.S. climate programming in Mexico to support their energy and climate change investments. Among her many contributions, she brought government and private partnerships together to bring clean power and water to 1 million people in Mexico's Baja region. And her work supported a shift in policy that now requires all new public facilities to incorporate energy efficiency and renewable energy. Gina also worked in the Wind and Water Office at the U.S. Department of Energy, supporting the deployment of new hydropower technology, and at FERC, ensuring the protection and safety of energy projects across the U.S. Whether the technology is hydropower, tidal, biomass, solar, or wind, Gina has demonstrated a strong commitment to innovation and sustainability. And whether in the U.S., Peru, Mexico, or Africa, Gina brings people, government, private industry, and communities together for sustainable and equitable impact for our planet and for humanity. In Hawaii, we use a term, kako, to emphasize the collective action needed to address a complex issue or challenge. It represents the interconnectedness of all of us to achieve societal good. Gina Cady embodies this term, this spirit, and it is my privilege to introduce Gina as the 2024 C3E International Awardee. Gina.
I would be remiss to say, I first want to say hello to the cameras because my husband and 2 beautiful girls are watching me right now, and I just want to say hi. I appreciate your guys' continued support, and Mama will be home tomorrow. But thank you so much for the kind introduction, and thank you all to C3E for the recognition. I don't normally get the recognition. I normally stand behind and make sure all the pieces happen so that the secretaries, the assistant secretaries, and the presidents can speak to those initiatives that all of us what I call minions, are doing on the federal level to make all this happen. So it's an honor to be with you here today, standing in front of a very accomplished room full of women that are so empowered and inspirational. It's very intimidating as well, but I need to own my power in this as well, so thank you. And with that, I do just want to say this collective power is really important to all of us, but not just all of us. Everyone beyond this room, such as my girls at home, the collective power of women is so important for our next generation of women coming forward. In this vein, I want to acknowledge that the award I'm accepting from you all today is really because of the united efforts from a much larger community. There are people across the African continent working tirelessly to solve the systematic challenge of electrifying health facilities. I'm here today to convince you that health is a climate issue. It affects more than 1 billion people globally that do not have access to reliable electricity at their health facilities. There are more than 100,000 of those facilities just in Africa alone that lack that reliable access. And I want you to take a moment right now to think about what that means. Think about what that means based on your account of being at your health facility, doctor's office, or hospital here in the United States, and what it would mean to not have power. Without power, primarily women and children are not able to get the basic care and services they deserve. There are countless stories of preventable procedures going wrong or just not possible because of lack of reliable power or power at all. Doctors are relying on cell phone lights, and patients are bringing candles for nighttime care. Vaccines that prevent common diseases we take for granted become a tremendous challenge without reliable energy and put millions at risk. This is what drives me. We can do better. We have the technology to bring these basic services to the health ecosystem. I am humbled that somehow I have the honor to help lead and steer this agenda going forward. It's an inspirational role that I will never take for granted, and I'm so inspired by the impact that it makes. In my 14 years of being a diplomat and my 18 years of being in federal service, this project is the most inspirational and fulfilling one I have worked on. I wish I could stay up here all day and name all the people that deserve this award alongside me. Luckily, though, I'm happy to have one, maybe two of these in the room with me. First, though, is my plus one to this event, my mom. She doesn't get credit for supporting health electrification in Africa, but she works on it unconditionally. My mother has supported me and my goals since the beginning. I would not be able to lead this initiative without her unconditional love and support to my family. Her love for my daughters and husband allow me to travel where I am needed without worrying about home. So thank you, Mom. And to Professor Dan Kamen at UC Berkeley. If you don't know him, you all should. He's doing incredible work in the clean energy space, and he's an incredible advocate to what Jane called the B-cubed woman. He's been a great mentor to me, and he works tirelessly on research and clean energy implementation for the prosperity of the African continent. I'm honored, as always, and always thankful to have him on my team. I also would like to thank my nominees for letting me have the opportunity to stand here today. And last, I want to thank again C3E and all the women here today. I really appreciate it. Thank you.